All right, Quinn, good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you.
We are here for lesson 3, and we want to do some short games, some approach shot scoring stuff here, okay? So
Sounds good.
So we've hit a good drive. We've hit a great drive down the fairway. We've got anywhere from 50 to 80, maybe 100 yards. You said you really struggle with these shots. So
yeah.
give me your spiel. Why do you struggle? What's the miss? What do you feel? What's going on?
It's every time I hit this shot, I can usually put it on the green. But, I mean, when you're 60 yards in it and you're trying to get it close to the hole, and the miss is usually just kind of a slider off to the right.
Okay.
Not quite sure how that happens, but...
What about contact? Solid, fat, heavy, thin, blades?
It's all over the place.
All over the place. Okay. So we're really struggling with centers of contact, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And our angle of attack is probably not super consistent.
Yeah.
Probably might hit some a little scoopy, some a little thin. Okay. So we've got 65-ish yards here. So go ahead and give me what shot would you hit here? Talk me through it before you hit it.
I mean, it's...
You got 65 yards, middle hole location, no real slopes or anything, pretty calm wind. We're just talking stock, 65 yards. What are you doing?
Taking an easy swing of the sand wedge here.
Okay. What kind of ball flight are we looking for?
I mean, obviously high and land soft is the most ideal thing, but
okay.
It's just tough for me to do that.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's see a couple here. Okay, so on those, our first one looked okay. Second one definitely heavy.
Yeah.
That one probably only went 40 yards. Last one was kind of low on the face, still went. You get away with that one, like you said. It would still be on the green, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm noticing here is when you're trying to hit these shots, clearly you don't like the shot because you get about halfway down, it seems like you're a little bit confused as to what's going to happen. So as far as your pre-swing, as far as your setup and everything like that, we're going to tinker over those a little bit. They're not bad, but I'm going to maybe mess with your ball position, maybe your feet a little bit, maybe help us a few less moving parts.
Sure.
And then your in-swing stuff, we're going to have to work on making sure we got to be confident. We've got to maintain a speed throughout the swing, constantly, consistently accelerating motion. Right now, we kind of get to the top of that swing, and we kind of get about halfway down, we kind of quit, a little bit of thud, which is great out of the bunker, which is great, but not yet.
Yeah.
So what we're going to work on, okay, golf ball here. Go ahead. All right, go ahead and set up to it. All right, so we've only got 65 yards here, right? So essentially this is a big pitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do for starters is get our feet nice, keep our feet a little close together. There we go. And also take your left foot, let's open everything up a little bit. Okay, you pull it up. There you go. Yeah. See, naturally that moves that ball position a little further back now. Okay? And then from here, go ahead and make a swing now, just doing the same thing you always do. Don't think about anything different. Okay, I don't know about you, but that instantly, that right there was crisp. Okay, so when we do that, what does that do? That shortens up our golf swing for starters because we're now a little bit left. That also gets that golf club traveling down that line a little bit more. Because with your golf swing, right, exactly.
Coming in.
So when we shorten it up a little bit, we gave him a little left, that's going to hopefully help that contact. And also now from here, our distance control is no longer about, I'm just going to try and hit it this far for the best. No, now we can work on, if I take it back this far, it goes this distance.
Yeah.
So same thing. There we go. See how much shorter that goes now too? See how much lower that goes? That's what
Much more controlled.
We've only got 65 yards here. We don't need anything more than that. 65 yards. So I mean, really, a 65-yard shot to a middle hole location with nothing in the way really. We're talking carry at 60 yards, one hops, and get that spin. That should be it. So with this motion, with that club, that's what you're going to get. Also, your miss with this shot is not going to be any at all. You'll never miss the green with this miss in theory. So like I said, we maintain, you had your feet just around maybe a little over shoulder width apart. We're looking now, we just want the insides of our feet at our shoulders. So you know probably what, 6 inches between our feet, give or take, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. See? That was much good motion. Now, see, now we'll could be at the 57, 56 degree.
56.
All right, so let's go ahead and make that same motion, but with a 53, 52. Same motion, but less locked. Now you're gonna get carry a little bit further and go a little lower. It's good without having to change anything really.
Like that.
That was really good. Also, if you've noticed now, all three of these balls, you'll hear Jack Nicklaus talk a lot about you have to hit the ball both ways to win golf tournaments. Johnny Miller's a big fan of that too. What they mean when they say that is if our line is the hole, whatever shot I'm trying to hit should never cross the line. In other words, if I'm trying to hit a draw, the shot should not end up left of the hole. If I'm trying to hit a cut for a right-hander, it should not end up right of the hole. Zach Johnson is the king of this with his wedges. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're trying to hit a draw and it doesn't go left of the hole, you're probably going to have an uphill putt, and you're probably going to have a right to left putt. We can make a lot more of those than we can downhill left to righters.
Yeah.
So go ahead, give me one more of those. Oh yeah, hit the target, you look good. So talk me through, how you feeling right now? What do you think about it?
I mean, obviously it feels better. The misses are not doing that little fade
Right,
anymore.
we're definitely,
So.
the ball's definitely not turning left to right. It's definitely, if anything,
Yeah.
falling a little left, probably, it looks like, which is ideal. Other than that, really this shot about here, this just becomes, you can just repeat it, just practice it. Because once you'll develop, as good of a player as you are, as being advanced teaching, advanced lessons here, for you, once you practice the shot, you'll feel a distance. Right here is one distance, right here is another, and then even almost a full swing. But because of the way we've got our setup aligned and everything like that, the ball's not going to go super far. It's not going to get too far off line.
All right, so
All right. Questions, comments, concerns?
no, clearly I just have to practice this thing.
Except for practice. All right, good stuff.
Thank you.
Move on to some other stuff later.
Sounds
Thanks.
good.
Yeah.